Well, welcome back. Hopefully you've not gone too far because it's, well, time for the final match of the group stage here in Miami. We've got the LA Beat taking on the Arkansas Matrix after a really good, entertaining, topsy-turvy women's match.
Yeah, exactly. The Matrix coming out on top, losing winnings 4-6, 6-love, 10-7 on a super tie-break. So it could end up being a really good day for the Matrix if they can win the men's doubles. The LA Beat, however, they want to come away with something from this, and their pairing is same as yesterday, Pablo Lijo and Alvaro Cepero against Inigo Jofre and Alex Arroyo. Inigo Jofre in for Gonzalo Rubio.
I mean, they played a brilliant game against Auersberger and Cardona. And Jofre coming in for the player from Seville. There is Lijo, very talented, big hitter.
Yep.
3 minutes.
And Cepero, one of the better ping pong players.
Born in Santa Cruz de Tenerife is Inigo Jofre, and the good news for the Matrix is his usual partner in other tournaments is Alex Arroyo. So
maybe they're using that card in this final group match. It's been an entertaining 3 days of group games here.
I can see why, just quickly, I can see why they played Rubio with Arroyo though yesterday, because Rubio's left-handed. They obviously left-hander and a right-hander do compensate each other pretty well.
And also he's a bigger hitter, has more experience on the big stage.
Arkansas Matrix and Los Angeles Beat.
Who did you tip for this match? Cool.
I think I went with the Matrix again.
To Arkansas, Alex Arroyo, Inigo Jofre.
Not too far away from the start of this match. Now do join us for the final day of competition. Not long to go. When I say not long, it's in just over 12 hours.
The lights,
starting
please.
Here at the Wayfair Arena.
Thank you.
The top 4 teams.
The match we played with the golden point system.
Will be in action.
Just to remind you very quickly, if you haven't cottoned on already, we will play with a golden point. If it's love 40-all, next point decides everything. Alex Arroyo, we saw yesterday, is also capable of some very big hitting.
Elect to receive. 1 minute.
Minute to go.
Arroyo, one of the new signings by Arkansas.
There is the standing in the men. That confirms that our final tomorrow is Cancun Waves against the Miami Padel Club, and our 3rd and 4th very low. Flow Rider Goats absolutely nailed on for the place, and they'll need something a bit special, Arkansas or New York or Los Angeles to overtake the New York Atlantic. So we could well see the Flow Rider Goats against the New York Atlantics in tomorrow's 3rd and 4th place playoff.
Just missing out on the big final, Flow Rider. Pipped by Miami. Congratulations to Cancun. I don't think many people would have tipped the Mexicans to qualify.
Just looking at that again, I don't think Arkansas can overtake New York, because New York have got 60% set win. Even if they won 2-love, Arkansas, they lost two sets, so they'd only have a 50% set, wouldn't they? So, yeah, looking good for New York then. Winning that set earlier on today against Miami will be enough to put them into that 3rd and 4th place match, which I think will be a cracker against Auersberger.
Also, San Diego Stingrays. Look at that game percentage, 55% to 53%. players will be heading back to their benches now for the start of the match. LA beat Arkansas Matrix. Average game time, about an hour and 15 minutes today.
I'm not convinced this one will last an hour and 15. Big hit. It depends if it's straight sets.
If it goes to a super tie break,
yeah,
it will. Lijo was just practicing a few more serves before joining his doubles partner over by the bench. Final instructions from the coach. And both sets of players will be back out on this centre court here at the Wayfair Arena.
Great for everyone to get sat down. Last of 8 matches today in the Wayfair Arena.
Now these points could be key in that race to qualify for the Cities Cup in New York. We saw earlier both teams giving their all in what wasn't a dead rubber, and we expect more of the same here tonight in this final match. There are no dead rubbers in the PPL. There's always something to play for.
Looks like it's Arroyo and Jofre to serve.
Jofre to serve. Ready, play.
So as you said, Inigo Jofre to get us underway. He and Alex Arroyo against Pablo Lijo and Alvaro Cepero.
Fifteen love.
Brilliant return there from Lijo. And a big smash also to follow.
Straight away, we see that what kind of a match this is going to be, I think.
Oh,
whoa.
Excellent passing shot for Cepero.
15-30.
Yeah, just down the middle.
Just out.
Onto that quickly, Jofre, angling it into the side of the court. Lob as well.
Yeah, there's gonna take you no prisoners.
Nope.
30-40.
Wow, that was just behind Lijo.
Just going backwards, slightly off balance.
Golden point.
Golden point, first game, first golden point.
Pablo Lijo.
So many games that we've seen here in Miami. I've either seen a break or golden point in the first service game.
just bouncing in.
Oh, that should have been Cepero's.
Game, Arkansas Matrix, first game.
Brave to take on the hit, though, Jofre, wasn't he, there? So hard to work, but quickly through that point. Just goes. Just have a look at that. Goes.
There you can see. But looking at his Dallas parts, they go,
Leave that one for me.
Cepero.
Well, the thing is, he was right there, wasn't he? He must have
it
thought.
was right at him as well. It was difficult. You had to jump up and it would come off the back glass, and sometimes, you know, instinctively, you play the shot.
Exactly. Alvaro Cepero to serve.
Just waiting for a few fans to vacate the area on the side here. Oof.
Not even Alex Arroyo can get that.
15 love.
Generates so much power. Lijo.
Very low.
Just skims along the wall. Arroyo complaining about the water. And they would have picked this one up from another player from the Canary Islands, Jofre. One of the very few players that hails from the Canary Islands in the top 100. One of the most popular cities for players, Malaga, also Sevilla.
Malaga is just.
Is it the good weather?
That's the way, just a little, maybe just a little bit cooler Malaga than Sevilla. Sevilla can get
Sevilla's
horribly hot in summer.
I think is it Écija? That's not too far
Who was from Écija?
Yeah, that's like a frying pan.
Known as the frying pan of Andalusia, which is the hottest part of Spain.
Which is hot, so you can imagine the frying pan. Luckily, the PP of it is not going to be in Écija or Sevilla, great cities, but in San Sebastián. Somewhat cooler.
It's Pepe Aliaga, by the way, who is from Écija, who won today with Houston Volts.
Alberto Garcia.
Gotcha. Oh. Just touched the net there, just grazed it.
Could have tried to do a head over heels. Hurt the net, roll over.
Left foot, second service. Very 15.
Okay, Arroyo serving. Good to see her pretty tight to the side there. Oof.
Just wide there.
15.
Cepero.
She's got a bit too much wrist on that. 40-15.
That was chancletazo.
It was indeed. That's the...
They lead
What Eric will
2 games
tell
to
you
1.
is a chancleta is basically
It's a sand
it's
or
a flip-flop. We used to call a... And the idea is if you throw a flip-flop at somebody, that will be the motion that you make.
Though Jofre would call it a chola, which is how they call the chancla in the
they do have some
Canary
strange.
Islands.
They have some strange words in the
They
Canary
use
Islands.
wawa as well, don't they, for the
Yeah,
bus?
that's just weird. Gonna catch the wawa.
So it's a chancletazo or cholazo, if you're Jofre.
Tenerife a year ago. We went up the volcano to the El Tate. It was very good.
Tallest mountain.
They think it's due to erupt. They think it's due to erupt again
It's
pretty soon.
dormant. It's dormant.
Oh, no, there's still smoke comes out of
Yeah,
it
it's
now.
dormant. It's, it's still alive, waiting. I think the last eruption was 1912. Not mistaken.
Not sure.
Well, not based in Tenerife, of course. Another player who moved to the Spanish Peninsula. Even the players from Malaga and Seville, quite a few, have bases in Madrid or Barcelona. Because that's where the best players are, and that's the players you train with.
And also lots of air connections to the places
Pablo
you have to
Lijo.
travel to.
To serve.
With serve in this opening set. Lijo to serve.
Out. All 15.
Good low, quick serve there.
Wow. Just wound up for the huge smash.
Just so
Pablo Lijo.
how high that ball went. $15 all. And 30-15 as he
30-15.
drills in another one. Second serve. Arroyo asks for it. And again, but not quite getting the height either.
Back into play by Lijo. Good switch there by Cepero.
It's not going to have the legs. That one is.
In the battle of the smashes, Lijo comes out on top.
What a 15.
A couple of the shots there from Alex were, I'm not sure if they were completely well advised. Just in, and that's well recovered.
Out.
Oh, but just out there from Jofre.
Game. Los Angeles beat 2 games to 2.
2 all. Everything going with serve at the moment.
Just past the 10-minute mark. Maybe 4 games. It is a quick court. It's quite surprising at sea level.
Well, I think it might have got a bit quicker as we've gone on, because everyone was saying the first couple of first day and a half
Slightly
was a bit
slower.
slower, yeah. Maybe it was bedded in. played Inigo Jofre there.
15 all.
Wow.
Excellent.
30-15 well played.
The Canary Island Jofre.
30-15.
Occasionally hot, able to win that point outright. And there you see how a smash can sometimes turn against you. Hit it hard enough, but you can see straight towards.
If you don't get that,
the Spaniard,
that's it's either got to be really flat and fast,
or the height.
or the top spin.
Got neither. Reacted well there, and again, Lijo. Ooh. Lee gets 2 chances, but that goes too long.
No,
no, drops suddenly. And that was a miss hit from Cepero.
Swiped at it, didn't they? Just have a look at that. Completely loses sight of it, but it bounces so
quick
high.
To react. Get it back into play. Quick thinking. Pablo Lijo. Ouch.
Missed both my legs.
Cepero just quickly raising his racket to apologize to Jofre.
So, 40-30.
Out.
Golden point. Deuce.
Deuce. Golden point.
Just a little bit loose there from Alex Arroyo.
Pablo Lijo to receive.
Well played. That one he did get right. 3-2.
Arkansas Metrics lead.
We serve this opening set. It'll be the turn of Alvaro Cepero to serve and play resumes.
Couldn't quite get there as it carried past him. Well, they're enjoying themselves, the Matrix boom. Their banners.
We've seen lots of elite level play here today, Paul.
We have
Really
indeed.
interesting on both the men's and women's side of the drop.
Getting a couple of cleaner. He's just getting pointed out places that he needs to clean. He's kind of, he's very chilled, isn't he?
Time.
Okay, ready to go again in a moment.
Cepero, Lijo. Back out on court. It will be Cepero who will serve.
3-2 down, but say everything going with serve.
Let's
Just clipping the net there. And lovely little
Really cleverly
angle
played.
shot. Oof,
Well,
Lijo
both players stand back against the wall.
absolutely batters that one.
Target practice for Lijo. Again looks to the fence.
And once again, quickly through the point. Oof.
Let's fly.
Game.
Again, Lijo.
Yep.
Los Angeles bid.
Excellent service game. 3-3.
Yeah, once again,
Brilliant.
that wasn't much more than a minute, that game, was it?
All.
It's Alex Arroyo to serve again. 7th game. It's one of those games that sometimes produces a change. Let's see. Love 15.
Love 15.
Once again, Lijo winning the big
He's
points,
enjoying
isn't
himself,
he?
isn't he?
He's winning
today?
the big
He's
points.
not smiling much. He's having fun out there.
Fifteen all.
Didn't quite time that. Got a bit too much on it. 15 all. $15.30.
15-30.
Bit of a loose volley.
Oh, it's back in play.
Brilliant.
Oh, wonderful point.
I don't know who should
Who
have
takes the credit? Who takes
that
the credit?
shot for, well, I think the shot for that from Lijo, because otherwise Cepero doesn't even have the chance to do what he does now.
I think they both grab the headlines.
Those are those two, but one brilliant shot from each player. And what we say, 7th game, 3 break points. 2 break points. That was more decisive.
30-40.
30-40.
Well watched there by Lijo.
Well judged there indeed.
Game. Los Angeles bid. They lead 4 games to 3.
It is quite amazing how quite often you see breaks in the 7th game as well. So Lijo will come back and he'll be serving to go 5-3 up in this opening set. That's a good leave, isn't it?
And that was Lijo. He normally hits anything and everything that comes his way.
Wow.
He was there. He was teeing himself up for the big hit.
And it does dip quite viciously just at the end, and it was only just out. But a miss is as good as a mile. They played some lovely points in that game, actually, Lijo and Cepero. Both of them.
Time.
Consolidate that break. Still the coach having words with Arroyo and Jofre Arroyo also having a bit of a debate, and I have to be quick. Already called time, the umpire.
Okay, it's Pablo Lijo to serve. Just to go 5-3 up and consolidate that service break. That's in. Oh, no, it isn't. I was looking for it to go long and it went wide. 15 love.
Oh.
15, oh, well played. Good call from Jofre as well, just to tell Arroyo to stay there.
And Cepero needing to angle his body out of the way to try and get under the ball and scoop it back over the net. Well
And
played.
just too close to the net there, and the cord stops it going over.
Time. Very 15.
15. Forcing him quite deep there.
Another winner.
40-15.
He's definitely loosened up, Lijo. They're not too comfortable in their last loss. That's playing much better with Cepero today against Jofre and Arroyo.
And
Game. Los Angeles beat.
consolidated, I think it's fair to say.
5-3. Wait the ball, please. Thank you.
Oh, that was a good hit there from Jofre.
That carried a long way, didn't it?
Really accelerates through the shot.
Cepero knows when to duck, doesn't he?
Out.
Oh, that's unlucky.
30 long.
Well, almost got hit, didn't he? Really close to getting hit yesterday.
That's a
lovely passing
wonderful
shot.
cross shot,
He's got
yes.
such good ground shots. In that forehand whip cross court, we've seen a couple of good backhands, cross court and down the line. Where did that one go?
Went
Wow.
up.
It was coming towards us and suddenly landed back on court.
Took a bit. I never took one to hit one of the lights, did it? Maybe. Anyhow, took a big deflection. 40-15. Oh, once again well judged. This time from Alex Arroyo. 5-4.
Los
The one
Angeles
break
beat.
to the good Lijo and
Lead
Cepero.
5-4.
Alvaro will be serving
For the first
this
set.
set.
New balls, please.
With new balls.
Though he's born in the Canary Islands, Jofre actually plays for United Arab Emirates.
What's his qualification for that? If it's not a difficult question.
I'll ask him. I'll ask him after the game.
Does he like dates or something? Is it because he's taken residence? Well, you said he lived in Malaga, didn't you?
I mean, of course, this sport is growing worldwide. Quite a few coaches also, you know, impart clinics and courses around the world. And the demand for coaches is growing also for tournaments, young players taking to the sport.
And especially the demand is in places where it's just building a bit of momentum. Paddle.
Fifteen love.
The difficult serve, wasn't it? Tight against the glass and...
Oh, brilliant. Oh, just wide from Arroyo.
From here, those that go outside on the side
They're difficult to see
really
from
tough
where
to
we're
see,
sat.
aren't they? Yeah, yeah.
And you can understand how difficult it is for the umpire in that high chair when it's on the opposite side of the court. 10 metres wide, if you're wondering, 20 metres long. That's why they call it often the 20 by 10 box. Although it's more a rectangle than a box.
Well, it's a box, even though it's a rectangle. Boxes can be any shape, can't they? They don't have to be square. 40 love, 3-4 set points. There is the first set.
Game.
6-4.
Half an hour, just under.
Just under half an hour.
6 games to 4.
Just past 11 o'clock local time here in Miami. LA beat taking the first set. Arkansas Matrix can still salvage some points though. They win the second set, set up
A super tiebreak.
Win that. We saw that in the earlier game.
The Beetle really want to win this though, but they won't want to go home without a win. And they were set up in the last match. Couldn't hold on. They're just looking a little bit sharper though, aren't they? Lijo and Cepero at the moment.
Also being tested a bit less by their opponents. They've been able to dominate more points, feel more comfortable, play their brand of paddle. Because of course when you're playing people better than you, your brand normally isn't good enough. You've got to adapt to the players you're playing with, playing against also. Because of course, a lot of players don't normally play with
Alex Arroyo.
players they're playing alongside with here.
Second
At
set.
this PPO event, which makes it more interesting, more entertaining, different, unpredictable, exciting.
Sorry, wait, please. Wait. Play.
It's Alex Arroyo, by the way, getting us underway at this start of this second half. Second set.
15 love.
Well, yeah, you go first half, second half, and then extra time. I'll order you another coffee, Paul.
30 love.
Quite like the. I said I like the Arkansas first shirt. I like this one as well, with the white and the red flashes on the sleeves.
That's also quite retro.
Whoa, I quite like the retro look.
So it'll be
30-15.
the
I am quite retro.
Stingray's tracksuit top, am I right?
Yeah, I think I clash with this though. The Stingray's tracksuit top is wonderful. The bottoms are kind of cool as well.
Put your order in.
40-15.
Well, I'm just hoping that a couple of friendly Stingray's directors are hearing this and saying, no, they're giving us some good publicity.
Size M, Paul.
I don't know, I'd have to test them. I would say normally an M. Oi.
40-30.
Certainly American sizes I'm an M. Maybe for Europeans, sometimes an L.
Jofre, able to get that back over the net. In your Jofre, Alex Arroyo. Those two have a chance to close out this opening service game in the second set.
It's a good little lob. Change the angle on it. Oh, you can see what he was doing
he's
there.
put 3 or 4 of those in
Arkansas
the
Matrix.
first set, but not on this
First
occasion.
game.
First game to Jofre and Arroyo.
Coming forward quickly, looking to angle that one into the side. Just to get it over the net this time.
Really impressed looking at these rosters. Now, some players that maybe flew under the radar played so well. We're going to see maybe 2 in action in the men's final for Cancun Waves. I mean, when you draft so low and they play so well, I mean, they've got 2 bargains.
Oh, absolutely.
In Franco, Dalbianco and Maxiarte.
Low.
Cepero saving again.
Very low.
Bounce twice.
Yep.
On Arkansas's side of the court.
Oh, react really well again. And well judged.
40 low.
Not for the first time this evening, 40 love.
Moving really well, also Lijo. He's looking, well, he's comfortable out there. He's enjoying the game. And very expressive, Lijo. Not so much so today, but you can tell when he feels uncomfortable. You can tell with players. You see plenty of winners. They took the first set. Chance here to tie the second set 1-1. Things are going well for LA Beat in this final match of Group 3.
Oy, just faded on him.
40-15.
Oh, and the backhand
really good
volley,
set.
yeah.
I was waiting to see if he was going to hit back a lob.
1-all.
And as soon as that racket went back, and you could tell it was going to be
Alex Arroyo
a
to
sliced
serve.
backhand, but down the line.
Brave shot. Sort of shot you play that when you're feeling good. Nice little lob there by Cepero. Difficult for Jofre there. Picked against the side of the court, and that one.
Didn't matter. Arroyo darted forward
Low 15.
in the hope more than anything else.
Yeah.
Again, Lijo brings it back to his side of the court with that topspin smash.
It's a long, long way clear, isn't it?
Arroyo isn't short and still it's sailed over his head.
We love 30.
Love 30.
Bit of a loose shot there. Wow, brilliant.
And they celebrate.
4 break points, really aggressive play from both of them. Oh, nice little drop shot there.
Punch for a sting out of Lijo's drive. Good angle, good execution. Still, break points to face.
Just out. Oof. Just catches him coming in, doesn't he? Another really nice cross shot there. So a break off serve for Pablo Lijo and Alvaro Cepero to take us into that break. Just comes in a bit too far, doesn't he, there, Rubio? And he picked him off.
Here's the sky cam. Oh, break at the start of the second set. Work for Arroyo and Jofre. We're seeing how their women's team came back with a disappointing first set to win the match, not just that second set. They won the second set, of course, and set up the super tie break, but they also won the super tie break. Hopefully they can follow suit. A good day at the office for our Paquito Navarro. We can win both the men's and women's doubles matches here tonight. Of course, LA beat. Don't want to leave this empty-handed. They take this win and they will finish well above Toronto. They look like they could be bottom, but of course, we'll have the full standings shortly. Do join us on Sunday if you've missed any of the action, the highlights of the week, a preview of the final. We'll be back here tomorrow at 11 o'clock, or just before.
We'll be back about
22, yeah. 10:40 local time.
So we might have a slightly longer preview, who knows? Let's say half 10, just in case. Making some great returns under pressure, aren't they?
This is.
Oi,
Oh, he's in.
We.
And Lijo's bullet to win the point.
15 love.
Perseverance. Alvaro, what's he saying? Alex? Was the ball loose?
Yeah, he's saying that there's a ball there during the point.
I must confess, I didn't see it. I wasn't really looking at that at a sort of a ball that wasn't moving. I was watching the one that was going like an absolute rocket from side to side.
Forward. So quickly, that ability to turn defense into attack.
And his ability is very good at judging those really tight ones, whether they're in or out.
4-11.
This is probably one of Lijo's best performances of 2025.
A lot of players turning it on.
In
here
Miami.
In Miami. 40 love. 2-1 to the good. And 1 set to love to the good. Oh, that was unlucky.
Tough shot to execute.
Jumping, twisting, angling.
Yeah, and cross court. Aiming for the shot cross court. Cepero.
He does like that shot, doesn't he, as well? I don't think that's got quite enough on it.
Out.
But it's out from Arroyo.
man.
Game, Los Angeles beat. They lead 3 games to 1.
Lead 3-1 in the second set. They took the first set 6-4. Alex Arroyo serving. One
Inigo
break down.
Jofre to serve. Let fault.
But just more errors creeping in as well, aren't they, to the out to Arkansas?
Also maybe a bit of tiredness. I mean, Arroyo was involved in a it wasn't the longest of games, but it was intense.
Remarkably intense, yeah.
Hugely intense.
Wow.
Wow.
15 love.
Excellent. They are oozing confidence. LA beats.
Of course, they played New York in the first match, which was really difficult.
Yeah,
Campa and John Santh.
I mean, they had a tough draw, to be honest. But every event will have a different draw, different lineups, different matchups. Sometimes easier, sometimes more difficult. You never know how teams arrive for each event.
Out.
Whoa.
Low 40.
The 40, so 4 more break points. Chance to go 4-1 up.
And Lijo just
A little bit of pause.
Pause, yeah.
Pause.
there's no need to hit that kind of shot. Just guide it over the net, take 2 steps forward, and then we're in charge of the net. I was looking for the outright winner. Cepero.
15-40.
30-40.
30-40. Just once again, just stay calm. Don't get into scrappy-do mode and try and hit everything. Oh, he gets a touch on it, well done.
Excellent play there by Lijo. And he should now.
Then he falls into a trap he's told
he
his
does, he
teammate
does.
to avoid.
Use
Golden point.
That really could just been guided back over the net.
I think they got to love
Alvaro
40, didn't
Cepero.
they? And they thought, we've got this. And all of a sudden, it's a golden point.
Well, trying to hit winners when maybe it wasn't the best shot.
Well played, well defended there
They
from Alex
lose
Arroyo
a massive opportunity.
to have got a hand and a half on the match.
Could have
Los
headed
Angeles
back
beat.
to the bench 4-1.
Lead 3 games to
And
2.
serving on return. Still leading. 3-2.
Another look at that. Last point. Well played, Alex Arroyo. He'd missed a couple. But he made no mistake that time. And the thing is, Cepero as well got a bit of an instruction from Lijo saying, you know, take your time, be calm, be calm. And then Lijo obviously also did the same thing.
Did the opposite. But he did apologise to his doubles partner. And they're both heading to the bench after losing out on what really should have been 4-1. It's Love 40. But in the end, they lost the golden point. So when play resumes, still leading 1 set to Love, but 3-2 in this second set.
Okay, Cepero to serve. 3-2 to the good. Still a breakup. Whoa, that's
wicked.
just
15 love.
Wicked.
nothing you can do about that.
That just darted along the fence. Look at the angle.
Just hit the stanchion end. Well done, driven in that bajada down lower.
30 love.
Jofre, 30 love.
Forilo.
Getting through the points quickly again. Oi.
40-15.
Well, they let slip a Love 40 on their opponent's serve in the previous service game.
A little bit low key that point seemed to me then. Ah, very clever. Yeah, well played.
Unlucky.
But it was well worked at the point.
Arroyo. Yeah, they
Game.
slow things down a
Los
little.
Angeles beat.
Lijo.
They lead 4 games.
4-2.
Again,
That's the angle he loves,
change
isn't
of angle. Stays in. Looking
that wasn't the shot.
looking to try and hit that off the side of the court, which you can do in that sort of situation. $15 love. Jofre serving.
Very low.
Was the right idea.
30-15.
Remember yesterday you managed to almost rescue one. Hit the yellow pole.
Yep. Was it the pole? Anyhow, hit the
Yeah,
light, the
holding the
lighter holder,
floodlight.
right at the top. Oh, good little lob there. Oh, it's gone out.
40-15.
Had just over 50 minutes in this final match.
40-30.
40-30. Game, Arkansas Metrics.
We're just checking to see if the
Los
serve is
Angeles
good
lead.
or not. And in
Lead.
the end, so we
4
looked at
games
the
to
side
3.
and Lijo said, yep, just nodded, headed back. Now to his bench. Still 4-3 up in this second set with serve.
So 4-2. When they come back, the beat will have a chance to go hold serve, if they hold serve, to move within a point or a game of winning the match.
It's Paul.
Yeah, I'm really happy about this. Thanks, lads. We're going to ask for a pay rise for this. That's scary.
It's like the Joker.
Oh, yeah, it's scary, that, isn't it? Yeah, now you say it. It's Pablo. Lijo serving. Ooh, goes long.
Just carries too long.
Love 15.
My money's on a super tie break. Would be an identical finale to what we saw earlier in the women's match from this same tie.
Oh, he loved 30.
Just not seen Jofre and Arroyo play to their full potential in this match.
They've had moments, haven't they? Like when they were love 40 down and then came back and saved it.
And that could be a huge turning point, because that would have been 4-1 and serving for 5-1.
As it is, it's 4-3 and love 30 down.
Very good delivery.
15-30.
15-30 down now.
Approaching that hour mark.
Just in that.
Oh, brilliant.
Needed that.
Yeah.
30.
Bit of frustration in that shot as well. Big point coming up for Lijo, Cepero, and the LA beat. Oh, that was yes.
That was so close, and so close to 30-40, but it's 40-30. Can he close off this game, make it 5-3?
Oh, that ground shot into the tape.
Los Angeles beat.
And they had an opportunity in that service game. Now they have to serve to stay in this match.
Got a little bit lucky there, did the beat.
It's actually Jofre serving, not Arroyo. If you
15
get
love.
the top left-hand corner of your screen, that little yellow dot is by the side of Arroyo.
Oh, thundering.
Arrowed at the feet
30 love.
of Arroyo Cepero.
Nothing he could do about that, Alvaro. Just calls it out.
30-15.
Got there.
Brilliant, brilliant recovery.
I think Lijo was about to celebrate that point.
Yeah, I think I was as well.
Oh, just squeezes wide. Past Arroyo, but out.
40-15.
40-15 indeed. Woof, well defended.
Return the tough shot and then missed
Game.
the easier
Arkansas Matrix.
shot. 5-4, but
Los
still
Angeles beat.
that one break up.
Five
I'm going
games
to
to
see a
four.
double 6-4, 6-4.
Well, when we come back, they will serve for the match. So we're in the closing, perhaps the closing minutes of our Saturday programme at 8 matches we've had here in the Wayfair Arena. Starting with the Houston Volts and the LA Smash. We then saw the San Diego Stingrays and the Flowrider Goats. New York Atlantics, cracking match against the Miami Paddle Club, and we're closing up now with the LA Beat and the Arkansas Matrix.
There'll be games to look forward to on the final day of competition, Sunday, day 4, podium
Time.
day. Top 4 positions will be decided in both the women's and men's.
So, Alvaro Cepero to serve for the match.
Yeah, you can see that smash from
Ball 15.
Lijo.
Yep, never
Sitting up
really,
invitingly for Arroyo.
never really got high enough, did it? Drills in the bajada and then follows it up with a nice lob.
Lob 30.
Love 30.
So under a bit of pressure.
Just past the hour mark. Almost cleared the net
That's
there
so
15.
close.
from Arroyo, and showing off his soccer skills or football skills. Sign him up.
Well, I'm not so sure about that, to be honest.
He could play for your team.
Oh, I fixed it up quite nicely.
He did, didn't he?
15-30. If there's ever a good moment to break serve, it's probably now.
cross.
Well
made the right choice, Cepero. Really good gamble,
Video.
pays off.
Step forward. And the ball dies in that corner again.
2 more points needed.
Both players wanting a little chat now. Time, gentlemen, please.
Come on.
Time.
They used up a
Whoa.
fair bit of time there.
I thought you had the chance to smash that one.
Whoa, Arroyo.
30-40.
Quite surprised
2
Lijo
break points.
didn't look to kill the previous shot, actually.
Like that, you mean?
Like that, yeah. Gold point,
Use golden
break
point.
point, match point. Everything at
Pablo
once.
Lijo.
That's the joy of the gold point.
Alex Arroyo to receive.
Who's going to receive?
Alex Arroyo.
Oh, the veteran of those 2 players for Arkansas Matrix. Cepero. It's a very deep lob. He's going to hit it. And the bullet smash from
Game
Arroyo. 5-5.
Oh. New balls, please.
Everybody's delighted.
People holding their heads in amazement at that.
Everyone's delighted. This game's not over yet. 5-5. Could see a super tie break or not. A bit of late drama in this final game here. Quite a few super tie breaks today, Paul. So why not one more? He's on fire, Mr. Arroyo.
15 love.
We need a tie. We might even need a tie break and then a super tie break just to round off the night.
Very love. Love.
40 love. And that's
Game
6-5.
Arkansas Matrix. They lead 6 games to 5.
We did say, Paul, that this could go the full distance. Just like the women's game earlier.
Yep.
Not much to separate LAB and Arkansas Matrix.
No, it's been very close. I always had the feeling, though, that so far it's just been Lijo and Cepero just a little bit on top, but they're going to have to hold serve again now to force a tie break. And who knows, depending on the result of that, we could then have a super tie break.
2 for the price of 1. Well, the women's game was one of the longer games we've had here. And the men's game looks like it could also be one of the longer men's games. Just goes to show that despite these 2 clubs knowing that they can't qualify for podium day, they both want those extra points.
If Arkansas actually win this match, it's a decent competition for them because they'll come away with 2 wins from 4 matches. And of course the LAB want to break the duck.
set up a bit too late. I don't think he would have got there anyway.
It would have been a bit of a sprint. No.
There's still plenty of energy in the legs of these players. It's been quite a slog, 6-4. Lijo, Cepero taking the first set, 6-5. Arroyo, Jofre lead in this second set. Wow.
Oh,
Arroyo.
says Arroyo.
Oh, qué buena. And Jofre.
Yeah,
Leaving
really.
that easy for Pablo. Lijo.
He was probably thinking, why didn't I do this in the last service game?
40-15.
That's a lovely shot, but oh, he's got that unbelievable block. And they're not going to get that one.
Tremendous strike.
Game.
And we
Los
are going to see a
Angeles
tie break in this second set.
Alex Arroyo,
She's
is
getting
it, to
cool.
take the first serve?
Tie break. Jofre to serve.
Oh,
Somebody's bringing us coffee.
I need a carajillo rather than a coffee right now, to be honest.
Paquito. Wow, scales new heights there. Lijo. That was Air Jordan.
As my beloved likes to say,
1-0.
wow, chaval. Bye, Eklad.
Los Angeles.
I'd need a ladder to get that high. Well, hopefully there's no coin toss. Let's fly again. Lijo.
2-0.
He's been
Los
saving
Angeles.
himself for
Yeah,
the tie
for
break.
the tie break, yeah. He just wanted to give us a bit of extra drama. Just dinks that one into the net.
With those kind of shots, you kind of get your backside really low, bend those knees, get under the ball. But there's some tired legs out there.
Arroyo to serve.
For both teams showing plenty of pride in this final game of day 3. Sets itself up. Makes it first time. Cepero. Contra pared. Again.
Yeah,
Let's
it's going to get to that one.
Arroyo.
2-all.
Smashing much better in the second set. Alex.
Yep, 2-all.
That's a better, much better lob. Sent
Just had
Arroyo
him
really
going
deep.
Yeah.
Just had him going backwards, slightly off balance, with the result that it's just gone out. 3-2 Pablo Lijo to serve.
So a mini break in this second set tie break. Can they cement break Lijo? Oh, that was a miss hit. Almost turned into a good shot.
3-all.
Tied. Change of ends.
Quick change. Arroyo just wants to get on with it.
He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to leave the court, does he? So I don't have to go back to the bench. I've got nothing to say.
Just extra walking.
Nothing. I'm just going to stay here on the court. Oh, and so it's Cepero. Let's play 1 against 1.
To you, to me.
It's quite a character, Alex Arroyo.
Oh,
Drifts too long.
Just long, pardon me.
4-3. Los Angeles.
We got the bead. Little touch of the Go-Go's there. I'm sure that's where they get the name from.
Please don't sing.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's got to that stage of the night where...
Please. With serve. In this tie-break. This could be a warm-up for the super tie-break, which would be to 10 points, not 7. Bien los dos, both players coming towards the net. Flick there. Wonderful flick.
Yeah,
Took
well
it
played.
5-3.
5-3.
On the rise, Lijo.
Come on, Alvaro, says somebody on the LA bench.
Second serve.
Serve.
Ooh, that was not the best from Cepero.
Los Angeles.
Weak backhand into the net.
Cepero to serve again. 5-4 up in this tiebreak. 6-4 up in the tiebreak.
6-4.
And that
Los
means
Oh, that was Arroyo frustrated. They've got a
6-4 means 2 match points, unless I'm very mistaken.
takes a bit of time here, Cepero. More drama in this second set. Scoots it back into play Arroyo. Cepero, that's a really good lob. Squeezes it home. Off the foot of Lijo.
6-5, Los Angeles.
Well played. Really well played there by Alex Arroyo.
Of the nobody's booed from that Arkansas Matrix bench. They're enjoying this match.
So it's Alex Arroyo.
Shall we?
Out.
Wow.
6-all.
6-6. Well, 2 match points slipped away there.
Now when the game ends, there's going to be post-match
Time.
interview, but do stay with us because we're going to see how tomorrow looks, the standings of both the men's and women's, because of course podium day Sunday, first, second, third, fourth will be decided. 25 points up for grabs for the winner, plus the first tournament. Pride, a lot at stake here at the Wayfair Arena on Sunday.
We'll show you that after the interviews of the winners, which might be after this tiebreak, or it might be after a super tiebreak. Just had missed 2 match points, the LA beat.
That goes long from Lijo, and from having to stay in the match, they find themselves with a chance now to send this into a super tiebreak. Salvage 2 match points. Now have one of their own here to send this into a decider. And they can't take it.
7-0.
Just apologizes Jofre to Alex Arroyo. That lob, not really testing Lijo. 1 minute
7-0.
till we reach the 80-minute mark.
Whoa,
Gets there. Alex. Oof. Scoops it over Alex, and they've had to swap sides. Excellent, and again, what a point.
It's incredible.
Jofre, Lijo, Alex. Still alive, still going. Oh, into the net, tremendous rally. What a point.
What a great point.
Well, they're giving everything they have, all 4 players. 8-7. Set point, Arkansas Matrix. I think we've had now the longest women's and men's doubles matches back to back, both involving the LA Beat and Arkansas Matrix. Jofre, serve and volley. Ground shot, return. Ground shot, return. Had to send over a lob there.
Oh.
That's a good lob. And it's out from Alex Arroyo.
8-ball.
This is going to end up being...
Why not just do away with the super tiebreak, because this is going to be just as long.
It's going to be 10-8. It's going to be a super tiebreak, followed by another super tiebreak. There you go. We're getting our money's worth, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
This is great fun.
Stay tuned for more.
8-all. Oh, there, chancletazo.
Oh, and it goes long.
9-8. Arkansas.
We're warming up for the super tiebreak. Arkansas.
It
Bench
is
is making all the noise.
Alvaro Cepero serving.
Oh, not just yet.
9-0.
9-0.
Let's go now.
Another change of ends. Alex will probably just want to stay on court. As does Cepero. Cepero serving, looking to break the tie. And now
10-9.
Another match point.
they have a match point, their third.
I think they had 2 at 5-4 as well, didn't they? these tie breaks is that they guarantee emotion every 2 points.
Jofre. And they couldn't get it back over the net. They got in each other's way there, Lijo and Cepero. Couldn't get them out from the net. They got to the net, they dominated the net, they won the point.
Quite amazing how nobody's
than just pride.
How nobody's been able to close this out, isn't it? And it's now Pablo.
Swinging back and forth, and a chance here for Jofre and Arroyo. Again. Can they take it?
Oof, great ground shots.
Whoa. Brilliant. Great work on defense. Jofre. Oh.
Little mix up there. I think
well,
I don't know if Arroyo could have gone for that.
Well, the thing is, Jofre said sal, so Arroyo did. It wasn't the right call. It's so difficult to judge.
If it's going to
split
spin
second
off
decision.
that, yeah.
We saw it yesterday. It was like yes, 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 no. It was too late. Once you say sal, your mind's set on getting out of that gateway alive and returning the shot. 11-all.
Oh, and another match point.
12-11. Los Angeles.
It's going to be tough for the team that lose this match.
I think if you, after this tiebreak, then psych yourself up if it comes to another one. Exactly.
So that early Lijo, but couldn't get anywhere near Arroyo's smash.
Really brave from
Now,
Alex Arroyo.
will Arroyo bother to... No, he won't. He's not going anywhere. He hasn't left the court, apart from that first change.
You got to change ends. Don't want to change ends.
I'll change ends,
tired,
but I'm not going to go to my bench.
Just want to stay where I am. I just bring me a blanket.
I mean, Lijo and also Cepero, like, we're not going anywhere. Quick cooling break for Jofre. This is going to end up being a double tie break. A minimum of 14 points are needed. My bet's going to be more. Wound up for a huge smash.
Well played,
Arroyo.
Alex Arroyo.
13-12. Arkansas.
So another set point for Arkansas.
Set off early, Lijo, but there was too much
Nah,
power,
it was too high.
pace.
It was too high. As you said, it
On
needed
Arroyo
a set of step ladders.
Wow, that dry volley off the lob, backhand.
Oh, I think that set him up a bit. Oh, no.
Oh! And we are going to a super tie-break.
Was there ever any doubt, Eric? I was absolutely convinced that was going to go to a super tie-break.
To Arkansas.
Unbelievable.
7-6.
6-4, 7-6. I mean, that was a super tie-break. 14-12. But now we've got another
Super tie
which
break.
might actually be
Which
shorter
actually, yeah, yes.
than the
That was some of
previous
those. I was
tie-break.
just thinking the super tie break. Who knows? Might be shorter than the actual
26
tie break.
points, that tie break. We're just past midnight local time here in Miami. 6 a.m. Central European summertime. On this occasion, Arroyo opting to join the rest of the team on the bench.
I think he needs a little rest. I don't blame him. One moment, I'm just going to rest my ears for a second.
Those are our colleagues from the...
They're just warming up for the night's partying afterwards.
Yeah. The one on the left of your screen is Pete Consuegra, who is the pro paddle player. The one on your right is Javi.
He loves it, doesn't he?
Super tie break.
They
Alvaro
better
Cepero.
not shine that on us again.
No.
Adios.
Play.
Quick, place your
1-0.
bets.
I think Lijo and Cepero are going to win it. And do you know, I think they're going to win it easily.
Inigo Jofre to serve.
I have no idea.
90 minutes. Top paddle here in this final match. Not over just yet. 1-1.
Jofre to serve. This time we change hands every 6 points.
Well, what a put away. Arroyo.
2-1.
Quickly apologising to Cepero. I mean, it flew just past him, but it wasn't intentional.
As long as it flies past and not into, you're
No,
okay.
no, if it played, oof, that's painful. He's one of the big hitters on the circuit.
How often do you change balls in a tie break, by the way? It slipped in my mind.
Well, there were so many points in the previous tie break,
Yeah,
26.
exactly.
Just clip the net. Not much Arroyo could do. Whoa. Really resourceful, Arroyo.
Putting himself about a bit.
Oh, they've got
lucky.
them chasing after shadows.
3-2, Los Angeles.
Had them where they wanted them. LA beat. A por todo. Those huge smashes, and they give it them all. Lijo has been excellent in that smashing department tonight.
He has indeed. Had a couple of chances in the tie break, but I'm not going to hold it against them.
Sometimes, you know, you hold back a little on key points.
Then it has been high-octane stuff all the way through, hasn't it? 3-all.
3-all.
So there's basically, we're staying with the same parity as we had in the normal
no
time.
one's changing ends? Oh, they are this time. Well, changing ends they have to, of course, but heading to their bench. And again, well, look, Cepero, Arroyo,
They just want to get on with it.
and Lijo opt to stay on the court, and all alone again, Inigo Jofre.
Just having a few words with the bench.
Probably asking his colleagues, what should I tell Alex? Well, the bench saying not far to go.
Whoa,
Clears.
Just.
4 meter back wall por 4. They're actually ahead in the match. Might be brief, but they're ahead.
Good point, well made.
Thank you.
Now
There you
they're
go.
not.
I said it might be brief.
4-all.
4-4. Pinball machine. Disguise it so well, Alex.
5-4.
Completely falls the bed up.
It's Inigo Jofre serving. 5-4 to the good.
Oh, brilliant. Now, took a bit of a risk. Arroyo with that
5-4.
smash. And racing forward, Lijo with that winner.
Only just gets on it, but he does, which is all you need.
Well, still with serve. They have one more serve, Arkansas. They win it 6-5. Lijo, Cepero will be serving to stay in the match.
It's a super tiebreak, Eric. Up to 10. Remember, not a normal tiebreak. We haven't swapped the order just because the tiebreak was
Because I
really
took 26
long.
points. No. Oh, what happened there? Was that a double hit?
6-5. Arkansas.
I mean, he's loving out there, Arroyo.
In his element. 6-5.
Really, really good delivery.
6-all.
It was deep, fast.
Change.
Arroyo stuck up against the wall.
Time for another change of
And
ends.
Arroyo finally decides to join his teammates over on the bench. A little cooling break. Also Cepero.
And back we come. 6-all in the super tiebreak, which follows the
6-all.
tiebreak,
The mega tie break.
which was longer than a super tiebreak, unless this super tiebreak is longer than the tiebreak. If you got me.
26 points.
14-12 it was eventually decided.
7-6. Arkansas.
Nobody seems to be able to get more than a point clear, do they?
When
It's
you
incredible.
win a set 6-love and don't drop a point, that's 24 points. Full stretch, Lijo. They've lost the net.
Oh, well played, Alex.
Really
Arroyo.
clever.
And is this the first time in this super tiebreak that someone's gone 2 points clear? If you can remember, if your short-term memory's still working.
I've got a goldfish memory right now, Paul. 3 seconds. What just happened?
Second service.
Well done, even under these circumstances, calling out when he's put his serve as a fault. Whoa, 9.
This is
9-6.
huge.
3 match points. So it could well be that the super tiebreak is shorter than the tiebreak.
A lot shorter. But they still have to get over the finish line.
How many match? I think they had 5 match points, haven't they, the beat? Bounces on the wrong side.
Yeah,
Bounced outside of the court.
9-7.
off the court.
There is a little, very, very slight height difference just there. We were testing it, weren't we? And we could say, oh, there's a little bit of as there has to be.
Salvaged 1 match point.
Oh,
but they
not
take it.
The second.
Game,
Congratulations,
and
Arkansas Matrix.
Arkansas Matrix.
What a game.
Well, quite amazing, really.
2 set, 2
They just a reward for perseverance, really, isn't it?
4-6,
For Inigo
7-6,
Jofre and Alex
7-6.
Arroyo. They looked. I mean, they defended. They defended match points at 5-4 in the second set. I think they then defended 3 or 4 in the first tiebreak, and they basically have had a couple themselves, a couple of match points, and now
And then Lijo hit a couple of really good winners. I said both teams gave it their all, and that is the beauty of the PPR. It wasn't a dead rubber. There was something at stake for both teams. In the end, Arkansas Matrix take bragging rights, and congratulations to Arroyo. I thought he was excellent.
Yep.
And Jofre definitely improved after that first set, and well,
So actually,
winners here in the final match.
actually turns into a decent day for the Arkansas Matrix, because that means they win the women's and the men's.
Yes.
So they will pick up pretty good points looking ahead to the Cities Cup. They're not going to have anybody in the podium day tomorrow, but they will pick up decent points, and must be frustrating for the Beak, because in both matches they won the opening set and they had match points in the second to have taken something.
And losing in super tie breaks.
Okay, we're going to hear from Inigo Jofre and Alex Arroyo with Javi and Arantxa. And when they've finished, we will have a look at who plays who tomorrow on podium day.
What an exciting game, and it seemed endless because of the level of the opponents.
Último partido del día, Iñigo Jofre y Alex Arroyo, enhorabuena. Bueno, vaya remontada, chicos, ha sido increíble. No sé cómo ha sido ese tiebreak, llegado hasta el 14, 15 puntos habéis hecho y después el super tiebreak, agotador, estaréis muertos.
How are you? It's been a tiring game, so how are you feeling about this?
Bueno, la verdad que jugar con Alex al final es un placer porque al final está loquísimo, puede hacer lo que sea en cualquier momento. Lo mejor que tiene es que no para de luchar hasta el final. Se demostró que íbamos ahí break abajo en el segundo, seguimos hasta la última pelota, corrimos absolutamente todas. Al final esto es lo que es el deporte, se da si luchas y se nos dio.
So it's been a pleasure, and this is a sport you keep fighting and fighting and fighting, and that's what we did on the court.
Alex, bienvenido a la PPL, bienvenido al equipo de Arkansas. ¿Cómo te han acogido en el equipo? Y no sé si te esperabas que iban a ser así los partidos, pero así son aquí en Miami. Bienvenido y enhorabuena por la victoria.
Welcome to the PPL, welcome to this team, to the Arkansas Matrix, and I don't know if you were expecting this kind of games.
Para mí la verdad que es un placer jugar con Arkansas Matrix, me están tratando súper bien, son como una familia para mí. Y respecto al partido, la verdad que ha sido un partidazo, podía haber caído para cualquiera de las dos parejas. Y nada, felicitar a Chiqui y Pablo por el gran partido que han hecho, que han jugado a un grandísimo nivel.
So it's been a great game. He's congratulating the opponents, and it could have been for any of the teams, and it's a pleasure of being part of this team.
Enhorabuena al equipo de Arkansas, enhorabuena a las chicas, enhorabuena a los chicos, se lleva la victoria. Mañana sigue la acción en la PPL, que no se lo pierda nadie, tercer y cuarto puesto y por supuesto la gran final aquí en la PPL. Miami.
Okay, let's have a look at the results on what's been a very long day here in Miami. Okay, there you see the votes. Losing 2-love in the women's game.
Great play there, Arroyo and Martita Ortega. But the men couldn't follow suit. Houston Volts taking that 2-0. Triay and Brea, they will be in the final. They defeated the Stingrays, the veteran side, and Veronica Birceda. Carolina Ausberger losing that set cost them a place in the final to take on first, second spot. As we can see, New York, Florida,
and
Goats in the main final.
That's how things look in the women's standing. New York will play the Flow Rider Goats in the playoff for the final, and for third and fourth it'll be Las Vegas against Cancun, who they're going to be in both matches in the podium day. Then you have below, we have San Diego, Arkansas, Miami, Toronto, LA and Houston. LA getting above Houston thanks to that set they won. Julia Polo and Marta Fazzo, even though they ended up losing. That is how it's going to look on podium day for the women, who are third and fourth place between the Las Vegas Smash and the Cancun Waves. And the championship will be decided between New York Atlantics and the Flow Rider Goats.
Good start to the season for Flow Rider Goats. Defending champions.
Let's see what's happening with the men.
Ready preparations for the court for tomorrow.
Okay, that's how it happened, how it ends up. Cancun top and Miami are second after that great game from Augustin Tapia and Edu Alonso. And third and fourth place, Flow Rider Goats, who miss out after losing that set earlier in the day, and they will play New York. That should be an absolute thriller as well. And then going down San Diego, Houston, Arkansas, Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Compensation for LA is that they at least one can move up a couple of places on points. Third place tomorrow then the Flow Rider Goats and the New York Yankees. And for the first title, the Cancun Waves and the Miami Paddle Club. Podium day starts tomorrow, 11 a.m. Miami time. We'll be with you a bit before to present everything. Just to remind you as well what's happened today.